Oh, here we go again. They never learn. Oh, now they think they're being cute because they folded them over. Oh, I can't wait to get home and look at them. Well, hello my friends. I'm sitting here at 2:15 early Tuesday morning to tell you what's been going on here at the Hive with my landlord. Today I got more crap hasted to my front door, but yes, it was folded over. The first thing was an incident warning. The incident resulting in this warning was, you denied entry to the exterminator when he showed up to treat your unit. You had an appointment. Yes, I did. I tried to call ahead of time to reschedule, but neither of the two numbers the exterminator had given me for himself worked. There was no office service, or nobody. I called Angie's direct line. Angie is the HUD property manager. I got the voicemail, and I left a message for her. Well, I talked to Angie this morning. It turns out she had been out of the office most of last week because her company, Carson Hayes International, had her attending trainings and stuff. So, as usual, they've kept her is in the dark, very much in the dark about what they're pulling on me. Then the other thing was some more bed bug crap. Like, I haven't seen this before over the last 2.5 years since this same incompetent exterminator has been treated. And again, this letter that was attached to it was addressed only to me, but spoke to me and all the other occupants of the building, which means they're trying to blame the victim here. So anyway, it seems that desperate measures are needed, you know. This is a desperate situation. I'm sure you all know and realize how important housing is in treatment of HIV. I don't know how I'm going to pursue this, but this is definitely personal, it's retaliatory, it's discriminatory, and it's harassing. So I have a plan for when this incompetent exterminator shows up again on Thursday or Saturday. And they've now scheduled it for between the hours of 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. The thing about this is, and any professional, and I'm sure code enforcement will agree, it doesn't make any sense to treat this building one unit at a time, which is what they're going to do. And of course they're going to do me first, so then when they start treating all the other 3 units, they're going to go back in the walls and come back up here. This is absolutely unacceptable. So, I'm going to be on the phone and on the email to everybody and everybody before Saturday. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, I happened to run into a former City of Covington attorney this evening when I went up to Bar Monet for the Monday evening of the dish. and they asked me to speak about the October event. And I happened to mention that when I left the house, there were these NastyGrams on the doorway. So anyway, Farrah comes up and introduces herself and says she's used to be a city employee. And then she tells me that she has a very good friend that works at LegalAid, and what can she do to help. So I came back home and got this stuff and took it back up there. And as soon as I sat my little folder down, you know, there you go, with the DPM card on it, she just threw up her hands and said, "That guy? They're the biggest slumlords in town. Everybody knows that. You know, the problem is his daddy is Bill Robinson, the chairman of the board of the American Bar Association. So apparently he thinks he's untouchable." And then he went on to tell me about an incident where her LegalAid friend went into DPM's offices one day to talk to their attorney about clients they had in common, da-da-da-da. And she's telling me how all of a sudden, Tay Robinson pops up from behind the wall there. And I told her, I said, well, you know, what's on top of that wall is 3 or 4 video cameras. And she said, yep, that sounds exactly like him. He is a nasty piece of work. He has everybody else do all his dirty work for him. So, first of all, the exterminator is unacceptable. He is not a professional, irregardless of whatever they say. Second of all, this method they're going to use to treat this building, 1 unit at a time, is also unacceptable and bullshit. So, as I said, this drastic situation has called for a drastic measure, which I will take on Saturday. But I wanted to give everyone a fair warning, because I don't know how this is going to proceed and what kind of obstacle this may put in my ability to follow through on the October event. So in the event that, you know, something drastic happens, I want you to be aware so you can continue on with the Hive Pride picnic and rally and understand what's going on with me and how important this is, not only to me, but for all low-income tenants in Covington. And I guess I will get back to you after Saturday. Thank you very much.
Okay, at the last Big Hut inspection, Dave the douche at DPM came over and put this padlock hardware on my attic. So anyway, I was saying, they put this padlock hardware and then a padlock on this attic door, and I was supposed to lie to the inspectors and say, oh no, I don't have access up there, even though it is part of my apartment.